Hello, hello, hello.
Good evening.
Or good afternoon.
Oh yeah, wherever you
or
are.
Good morning if you're somehow west of us. Welcome, friends. Another opportunity to share some of our favorite living metta, loving kindness practices. And if you were on a moment ago, you might have seen me share this really cool science of kindness. And the reason I really want to point out the fact that science confirms and validates the significance of kindness, because some people think it's just airy-fairy. This kind of loving kindness thing is for the birds. We even have, and maybe you have people in your own life, especially as we're looking at qualities like social justice, right? We were having a friendly debate with some family members. Is egalitarianism actually possible? No, I don't think it's possible. And I think that argument is made also about loving kindness. Could we have a world, can you imagine a world where people lead with love, lead with kindness, rather than competition, rather than criticism? And Nicole and I have an emphatic yes. And science also supports the rewards, supports the favorability of kindness.
Mm-hmm. And one of my favorite aspects of what has been discovered with kindness and science is that kindness is contagious.
Mm-hmm.
Our brains, all of our brains light up when I do something kind for someone else, and you see that, you light up, and the whole crowd, like a domino effect, the whole crowd who sees it also lights up. So our kindness, your kindness, what you do has impact and matters, and it is contagious. And if there's anything that we want to spread right now, it's not the COVID.
Not the COVID, but the kindness. Yeah. And we were talking last time about how metta is really a superpower. It really distinguishes us from other species as part of our evolutionary birthright, that once we have established a felt sense of safety, we can be generous with helping support and facilitate other people's felt experience of safety. And we can also build that with creativity.
And with some specific exercises.
Oh.
So we have an interoception exercise that we'd like to share with you to help create a sense of safety.
Mm-hmm.
Interoception is our unconscious scanning system that is constantly looking in our environment for, am I safe? Do I feel safe? Do I feel okay?
Yeah, exteroception, of course, is noticing things outside of us. And when your eyes are open, about 60 to 70% of our neurological activity from our brain is based on what we see. So the majority of our waking life is based on exteroception. So interoception, one of our all-time favorite healing moves, builds body intelligence. Mm-hmm. And Nicole's going to share an interoception exercise with us now.
Yeah, so it's the sensing system from the inside out. So it's noticing how you respond. How do you feel after you do something, kind of thing. So first, let's.
What can I even add? Just take a baseline. Notice how you feel with your
probably
energy level. On a 0 to 10, 10 being like, oh yeah, I'm ready to go. 0, ready to pull the covers over my head. Notice your vitality, your felt sense of vivaciousness, your mood, your attitude. Would you rate yourself as a 7, 8, 9, 10? Or...
On a vivacious scale.
Yeah, and your mood. So just get a sense of your energy system, your joy factor, and just kind of give it assign it a little number for this afternoon.
I think I'm like a 6 on vivacious right now.
Yeah, I feel about a 7. Yeah, my mood feels more like an 8 or 9.
All right. What's the difference between your mood and your vivaciousness?
Well, I made it up. I don't know if I could explain what the difference is.
All right. All right. Well, let's see if we can make any of that change. So first, let's bring your palms together and press pretty firmly, nice and with your breath, firmly pressing your fingers into one another. We're going to hold for about 3 breaths here. Nice firm presses, relaxing the shoulders, releasing your jaw, feeling the connection from one palm to the next.
And right now we keep our eyes open.
Yeah, and then you can let that go. And notice how that makes your hands feel. I notice I have to look at my hands to notice how they feel. Place a finger on the tip of your nose and lightly push. And then again, notice your shoulders, your jaw, your low back, your feet. Feel your breath and feel yourself pushing gently here for one more inhale, one more exhale. And then let that go. And notice how that makes your nose feel. Squeeze your shoulders up towards your ears. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Not too much, but just enough so that you can maintain this squeeze as you breathe in and breathe out.
And I'll add, if you're distracted and you notice yourself looking around or even looking at the screen, you may want to practice this with your eyes closed so you can really get that interoception on the inside. Close your eyes so you can see on the inside.
One more breath. And then let that go. And notice how that makes, how the muscles in your shoulders feel. Cool. Then we're just going to add a little bit of we'll just hum. We're just going to do a nice, just kind of feel, notice how that makes your mouth feel as you hum. Maybe one time with your eyes open, and another time with your eyes closed. And then pausing, taking a moment to do another body scan, physicalness, your feelingness. Notice how your awareness might have shifted from before and till now.
We didn't rate it, but I feel totally calmer.
Yes. Your vivaciousness?
My vivaciousness is still intact, but I noticed I even noticed that I feel like an octave lower. I feel a little more in my legs. Yeah, and I love that you ended that exercise with the
Oh yeah, he's been up to some stuff while we've been away from each other for a week.
Well, what I've been really excited about is, and we're going to do a couple more healing moves in a moment, but you've heard us mention before how criticism is the relationship killer, right? And the antidote to criticism is curiosity. So what I love about it's both the sound, the embodiment of wonder and curiosity, but it's also an acronym for healing moves, HM.
This guy.
So we're going to share.
Can you twirl your set? Healing moves and curiosity.
So we define a healing move as any action that's fueled with intention and attention.
All right, let's do some.
Yeah, let's do it. And any action, that means not just physical actions, deeds, but also words, thoughts. So let's move a little more.
And I got an idea. Let's integrate some more humming, some
Okay.
And you guys are gonna love this. Heath and I decided we're matching shorts today. Feet about hip width apart.
Here, let me trade spots with you.
Okay, great. Feet about hip width apart. And let's just start, create a nice big shake, full body shake. Pressing your weight into the ground, letting your feet open like magnets to earth energy, letting your arms be like noodles flopping by your side. And let's add the but we're gonna focus our different parts of our body. So first we're gonna focus in our head, our upper dantian. So deep breath in. Close your eyes and send your into your head. And do a total 3 breaths in your head. Activating your intuition, your brain kind of shining skull. With your
Can you get more of your head to vibrate?
And then we're going to focus into our heart space, the center of feeling, our middle dantian. Your 3 breaths right here in the center of your heart. Oh yeah, feel your heart vibrates. Maybe it begins to smile at you, humming. The 3, one more. And then we got a lower dantian, the sea of chi. So send your breath into your belly. Activate your sea of chi. One more breath.
Can you get your pelvis to vibrate?
And then we're gonna pause. And notice how your body feels after that big full body humming and shaking and humming in your 3 main centers according to traditional Chinese medicine.
Yeah, the center of wisdom, upper dantian, the center of feeling, the heart, and the center of being, the center of presence at the belly.
Let's focus more on opening each of these centers up a little bit, and we can step just a little wider apart, and your arms are like goal posts, and you're going to start to kind of twist the spine, get the cerebral spinal fluid moving, get those rotators, those facet joints kind of lubed up, and we're just focusing kind of like in the upper body torso, so mostly like the head, so really stretch your eyes behind you too. Push those cervicals as you breathe in through your nose and just purging, cleansing breath out your mouth. Let's do 2 more. We'll take your goalpost arms right in front of your heart space. So let's really focus on opening on that mid-thoracic.
Palms are down.
And going as fast or as slow as it feels good for you. So I'll slow down so you have a different option.
Inhale through your nose and exhale out an open mouth.
1 more breath. And let's bring it down to your dantian, your lower belly. Let's focus on opening the low back.
For now, we're keeping our feet planted.
But the knees are soft, nice and bent.
And know you always can add that extra bonus feature of your smile.
And then let's transition this into a nice little tapping around the waistline, around your belly, tapping the front and back of your belly, your back of your body at your men, your
Door of life.
The door of life, yes. Big, powerful point, traditional Chinese medicine. Opening up, connecting top to bottom, bottom to top.
And if you wanted more dynamism, you could lift the opposite heel you're moving away from. Especially for those who've been sitting a bit, this is a great way not only to open up our cerebral spinal fluid, right, our axial skeleton, but also our SI joints, our hips, our pelvis, and our glutes, our whole core.
And we can bring that up into the lower ribs, mid-back, and solar plexus.
So gentle tapping. Feel the impact of your hands on your body.
Find your perfect pace.
You'd have small little binocular, like OK signs with your hands for softness, or just keep them open, the palms in a cupping motion.
And I love that you bring it up by the chest and the heart. It's open the heart space, tapping, shoulders nest, right where the shoulder and chest meet.
Give yourself a nice pat on the back at the top of your traps. Yeah, you made it. A lot of people talked about doing some healing moves, talked about doing some living metta practices. You're actually here.
And then we'll start trying to lower.
You are giving yourself the science of kindness to yourself.
And then back to the lower belly, to your waistline. And slow it down. Ooh la la. And now feel that. Get some more interoception going. Feeling from the inside out. How does your body feel after twisting and moving and tapping and breathing? So it's not just the unconscious, like what was it? It's conscious kindness.
Yeah, not just random acts of kindness that we're interested in, but intentional acts of kindness. And my guess is, are we good for movement?
We got one more.
Oh yeah. My guess is that you're really good at being kind with others.
Let's massage that opposite shoulder, opposite hand.
Yeah, let's be kind to ourselves. So massage your trap, opposite hand, opposite shoulder.
Breath in.
Give yourself a little yum yum.
And then on the exhale, you're going to drag the shoulder, like pull your trap forward and across your midline to your opposite hip. You're going to do that a couple times. 3, 6, 9 times on this side. Just dragging from one shoulder to the other, connecting right and left hemispheres of the brain.
Also connected upper and lower, so left and right hemisphere, but also the cerebrum with the cerebellum, the front brain with the hindbrain, the limbic and neocortex.
And then we'll switch sides, that opposite shoulder.
So if you ever feel a little foggy, especially if you've been focusing on one thing for a long period of time, doing a few of these contralateral, these cross-crawl massaging movements, not only a real nice, kind way to help release tension and stress, but a great way to optimize your thinking, your clarity.
Yeah, and then let's just finish with a nice big breath into our chest, big breath. A little tap over your heart, nice and gentle tap, hold your breath. And then exhale, the heart, calm the heart, drain the heart. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. Tap, tap, tap. Hold the breath, hold the breath. And then cool your heart. Last one. Smiling to yourself, to your body, appreciating yourself for your commitment to being kind to you, your commitment to embodying Metta.
Thank you so much. I can't believe another 15 minutes has already gone by.
Oh, wow.
Thank you so much for joining us. And we look forward to seeing you next week, next time. And hopefully you'll come and join our Metta community if you haven't done so already. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.
Until we meet again.